How did that roasting feel?
Pretty tough, but I think I a little bit deserved it in that sense, and I hope people felt the peace they wanted to feel. And yeah, it really did feel like, I'm going to take one day at a time. I'm going to move forward, and it was really difficult, of course.
What's your journey been like? What was the moment when you watched yourself or watched or heard from people where you were like, oh my God, what was that realization?
I think there was a lot of in between. Like, a part of me, I was like, hey, like, I'm a very blunt person. I have no filter in my brain. And a part of me, like, loves it. I love that personality, the side of my personality that's like that. But at the same time, I heard a lot of people doing that. And this isn't the first time that I've hurt people. I just think in the past, I brushed it off. So seeing it again and seeing like the impact it made on other people and how it hurt not only the people that I was around, but, people in the world that have been bullied and hurt. And it was crazy because there was not just like one thing I did wrong. It was just like things with the girls. I do want to say this. I've never intentionally laughed at anyone. I'm always laughing at myself. I love laughing at myself. I'm always laughing at myself. And there's situations where things are happening and they're not what they look like. But again, I apologize to everyone, and I'm just excited to keep moving forward and taking a day at a time. And I just want to continue to be the best version of myself. I think I'm still figuring out who I am. Like, how can I still be me and still, be blunt and an open person, but kind of like be careful and cautious of the people around me, because I don't want to hurt people. Like, I remember calling people from, the show and Love Is Blind and being like, am I that person? Am I this like horror? Like, am I this like evil, wicked person? And like, I know that I'm not. I know that I love people. And that was, the worst part of me was on the show. And yeah, I just want to continue to move forward.
Was there a bit of drama that you weren't involved in tonight that you raised your eyebrows? You were like, oh man, you didn't see coming?
Yeah, I think there was a moment, it didn't show, but I was literally crying when Micah was talking, because I was in this moment where I said, you know what, I'm just like a little sad for everyone. Because I said, like, we are human. Every single person out there sitting in those chairs is human and only trying to do their best. And so, like, it just hurt. I felt like I was getting attacked a lot. Micah, it hurt. And I felt like what made me sad is I feel like people wanted to see that. People wanted to see me hurt and laughed at, and same with everybody else. And I don't know, it was difficult to experience. And I remember just sitting there, like, kind of crying, and I'm, like, kind of bawling a little bit, and it didn't show it, but I was just like, dude, we're all just human. We're all just humans, like, trying to get through this life, like, one day at a time.
There were obviously accusations tonight that people were not on the show to find relationships, but to find fame. For the record, once and for all, did you go to the show to find a relationship or to find fame?
I think, of course, to find love. But I think, like, I know it was so hard because I kept being asked this question, like, why'd you go on the show? Why'd you go on the show? And I kept asking myself, like, Irina, why did you? And I think for me, I was like, I want to see what could happen. Like, of course, it would be insane, absolutely insane, if I were able to meet my future husband and get married on the show. Like, that was the ultimate goal. But I also wasn't completely stuck on that in the sense of, like, hey, if I don't meet him, that's okay. Like, there's other fish in the sea. I'm going to get opportunities. But I think for me, it was like, I want to take this opportunity and do whatever, like, experience it and to the fullest, and whatever that was going to look like. And it didn't work out for me, and it worked out for a lot of other people, and I'm really happy for those people. And I hope that one day I get to meet somebody, that I can spend my life with.
Where are we on that? Have you met anybody? Have you considered dating in this past year, or do you feel like you've had other things to focus on?
I definitely think at first I was like, woo, ready to get back out there. But honestly, now I just want to work on myself, and I feel like I'm in this area in my life where there's so much changing, gear shifting, and I'm just like, you know what, like, I just need to do me right now. I weirdly felt a lot of peace because I was like, you know what, at the end of the day, and I know I keep saying this, but this is just TV, dude. This is just entertainment. And yes, there's people's lives and people got married, and I will fully respect that, but this doesn't define my life, and it will not. And no matter how much people try to accuse me or say that, like, I'm gonna keep waking up, I'm gonna keep brushing my teeth, I'm gonna keep doing the best I can every day and be the best version of myself. And so I really did have kind of peace. I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna be okay. Like, my parents love me, my family loves me. I wake up in the morning, I have breath in my lungs, and I'm thankful for that.